What are you going to tell her, Aysha?
You are so clever. Go back in. Would you like to share some of the water? I'll just take a flick my tail as I run away. Okay, so what you technically just learned there in the last half an hour is the sheer movement of these animals. Thinking that they are like
Bye-bye.
sheer wildlife photography.
Yeah, I think she's
The advantage of her being as far away from you as she is at the moment, you don't have any shadow marks on her, which is really useful. But if you are photographing a tiger in captivity on a bright sunny day, you do get any bar marks on them, you can always revert the photograph to black and white with stripes, as long as they're running in the right direction. Now the last thing you want is horizontal vertical stripes on a tiger. Go on, Aysha, you can do it. Yeah, okay, just looking with purpose. I don't think you realise there's food on there yet. Good girl, Aysha. This is the best I've had from us on any photography group over the last 2 or 3 years. I've normally had 1 charge. Last week we got 2. You guys have had 3. Can we make it 4?
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Watching your behaviour. Yes, she's looking at the ball again.
It does sound
the ball. What she's doing is that she will go and play with the ball or that raft. Good girl! You're telling me she loves you. We love you too, Anne.
That was the, yeah, that was the little alarm there. Yeah, coming ready or not? Yeah, we usually have a bet on which way she's going to come around. It is obviously there, to the left. You win, Karen. So there she is. She's coming on around there. Now she's approaching. She can see quite clearly, very quickly there, that food is in the middle. Sometimes Aysha prefers to come and say hello to us on the edge, especially with the camera cover here. They do like. She's going around the edge of her enclosure there, making her way, a nice easy way into the water. Tigers don't expend energy where they don't really need to. If you're lucky in the wild and you're a tiger, you will only get something to eat successfully every 1 in 20 attempts. So what we try to do here is we try to make it a little bit similar. Here she goes. Oh, I'm going to play with my ball. It's in my way. Oh, problem solving for you, Aysha. Come on, you can do it. Oh. Here we go. I'm going to have to get wet after all. She says, here she goes. Oh, yeah, there we go. My feet, I don't like getting wet in my... Oh, I'll have a weave as well at the same time. That's fabulous. Okay, so she's clearly got her eyes on the food there. just say to you about the pond, the lake here. Last year when we used to do this talk, it had a very beautiful blue colour. We had a special chemical additive that we put in to clear the weed. We've left the weed this year because although it looks a little bit green, all of this water is filtered, it's safe for her to drink, and it's a little bit more authentic as well. We've left the weed in there for the little chicks. Now I will ask that while you're watching, you keep little ones safely on the floor, not up on the barriers, please, in case they fell. You need to be safely down. These animals can run quite quickly. We want you to have a good day. Go home with all your arms that you came with. Oh, I'm not. I'm just going to have a little flomp about. I'm more interested in my ball. How interesting. I think I'm going to play. Now look at those massive paws on her. Yeah? Now in the wild, a tiger will generally go through the back of the neck in order to kill its prey. Those great big paws weighing down on the neck, their teeth are just the right size to go through the spinal column gap between those vertebrae of the prey. And also have a little drink on the way. They are able to detect by neural impulse whether or not their prey is still twitching, still alive. She's still deciding whether or not to go for the barrels there. She's deciding. The problem for us actually is that she has no time limit. She knows she can stay as long as it takes. She's going to have to go a little bit deeper to get onto her food there.
Seriously, that's the worst doggy paddle I've ever seen.
It's tiger paddle, it's not doggy paddle, it's tigery paddle. She's really enjoying this. She does like to cool off in the summer months in her lake enclosure. She also loves to play with the water drops. We hose her down sometimes. Look at those claws, see? Look at the weight that she's putting behind that. In the wild, she would be pinning her animal down to the floor. You'll see her whiskers going over the food as well, where you come right round to detect any movement still, because many animals will play dead. They feign death and then will make a last-minute dash for it. Now she's completely wet through there. Have a look at her beautiful tiger stripe patterns going up her back. If she comes out to the side, it will take no longer than about 5 minutes for her to appear completely dry. She's got an immensely waterproof coat. That outer layer will be shielding. There's a very soft underlayer of fur that keeps her completely dry and warm. This is really useful in winter as well, so you will notice that if she comes out, it looks like she hasn't been wet at all. I think she's teasing us, don't you, Karen?
She's loving it.
She is, isn't she? She is playing. Now, if you consider that she's a really old lady, she's 18 years old. Tigers, I've said already in my talk today, but half of them will die before they're 2 out in the wild, and then it's around 12 years of age that they make before they will lose their life, and it's usually some kind of degenerative problem, maybe arthritis, or something that's happened to their teeth that make them ineffective hunters, and that will mean that they can no longer hunt enough to eat, so they will starve, and it's a pretty grim way, but that's what is the story for our tigers in the wild. Now don't think, guys, that we've been out to any kind of wild environment and captured a tiger and put it in an enclosure. All of our cats here have come from a rescue, or they've needed new homes or looking after. Oh look, she's just much more into playing today. She'll get her food later maybe.